Okay, today I'm going to show you how you can use tyflow to make a path and have items or particles follow it along. Okay, so first of all, we're going to start out with the tyflow. We need to pop that in there. And then alongside that, I want to get the tie icon and pop that on the ground, and it needs to be facing down. Okay, so unselect that. Let's double click on tyflow and open it up in our editor. Just going to minimize this a wee bit here just so we can see what's going on both screens. So we want to get a birth going up here, and I want to change that to be about 400. This just means I'm going to have about 400 particles moving in and around the space. Right, so display, yeah, I'll leave it as small dots for now. Let's just bring this back here. Okay, so I want to get the position icon going up there, so I'm just going to hover over the middle of that, press tab, and then I can search up anything I want. So it's just easier than trying to find it all throughout here. It's just a bit quicker. And then I need to pick the tie icon so it knows, so 3ds knows that I want to send the particles out from there. So as you can see right now, when I move along this little timeline, we can see our particles just popping up there, and they are staying there right now. So we kind of want to give them some movement. So let's put a speed in. So I'm going to hover over again, press tab, and then search up speed. Go double click on that, and then I want to go along icon arrow, and then let's see what this does now. She still is kind of doing the same thing. So I kind of want to change the shape though. So let's click in here, shape, double click, and right now it's saying it is a triangle, but I kind of want to change it to a 3D shape. Let's do pyramids, and so as we can see, it's still just a small dot. So that's because our display is still small dots. So we just need to change that to say geometry, and there we go. There we have our triangles, which is great. Okay, now we want to add in physx shape. So I have some notes down here beside me, which is just what I'm following. But okay, double click that in there, and then it needs to say convex hull, which is good. That's what it does say. And then we want to say send out. So we need to add in the send out tool. So hovering over again, press send out. And then we need to make a new event here, and then add in path follow, because we need to give it something to follow. Path follow, double click, get that in there, and then we need to pick a path for it to follow. But right now, as we can see, we have nothing going on here. So let's minimize this and then go and draw some lines in here. So let's just do 3. Let's go 1 there, another one here. I'm pressing escape when I want to leave that path. Okay, that'll do. So let's select all of those by clicking on one, holding down control, and then selecting the rest. And then we want to, actually, let's just open up tyflow again and then select them. So control, hold them down, and then we're still on this path follow here, and we want to go add selected. So we've got line 1 through 3 here, and this should send out our triangles to follow along this path here, which is good. We can see it's doing that, but they are kind of going all over the show right now. So we want to slow that down, because then they should follow it a bit more. So let's hover over here again, tab, search up slow, add in that slow speed, and then let's just up these to like 60, and then it selects all of them, and then it should get them to follow this path. So let's just press play here, and there we go. They are following our path. So let's just imagine those are all bikes traveling along some cycle lanes away from university. And there we go. That is how you use tyflow to get your particles to follow a path.